So a good friend of mine told me that this year is Almighty Wind's 16th birthday, and that we wanted to make videos to just show what a blessing Almighty Wind has been to our personal lives and what a difference it has made. So I just want to share a bit about my testimony and what happened with me this last year and a half of my life. I got saved in a Sunday church where I thought this was the place for me to be, and I followed the Lord there with all my heart. They taught me there that you will only get blessed through a Sunday church or through the church. You have to be in a local church, be planted, and God will use you in the church. I used to think that I needed to attend every sermon. I used to go almost 2 times on a Sunday. I used to go to the sermons. It was a big blessing on that time. And then this friend came across my path, and he started telling me about the truth of the Sabbath and the feast of the Lord and those things. And at first I didn't want to listen to him. We are being taught in the church that the New Covenant is only about the New Testament, no looking at the Old Testament. And he showed me things on Almighty Wind and the prophecies and the videos and so many teachings that there are 15 years of material on there. He taught me about things happening in his life and he told me about Elizabeth the prophet, and that she really hears the voice of God. And I was intrigued from the beginning. Ever since I got saved, I wanted to hear the voice of God clearly. I wanted to know how things are in heaven and how to hear God's voice. And I started spending more time on Almighty Wind Ministry, investigating all the material, everything they've got on there. I started investigating the truth about the Sabbath, about the feast. I started to see things differently as more questions arose and more answers I got through prayer, through seeking Yahushua, through seeking Him in prayer, and just asking Him, shouting out, please, crying out, please just show me what I need to do, because it was like I was torn into this one thing is telling me that no, I can't be in a church, I can't be in a Sunday church. The other part is telling me that I need to go out of this church. I need to follow the truth. And I didn't really know what the truth was until I started investigating more and reading more and praying more. And the more I studied the Word on the Sabbath, the feasts, and those things, it all corresponded with Almighty Wind Ministry, and everything stated on there, the more my questions got answered, and I just was propelled in a new direction. And December on last year, I decided to leave the Sunday church. It was a very big decision in my life, because I used to be a homesite leader. I used to be very much a part of the church, and now to just leave was a big thing, a very big step. But I wanted to follow the truth. I wanted to follow Yahushua with all my heart, the Ruach HaKodesh and Abba Yahweh. I know they are watching me all the time, and I know now that through Almighty Wind Ministry, the truth are being published. And so it's just such a blessing to be able to go onto the internet and to read about the feasts and the Sabbath, and to learn about them, what Abba Yahweh is saying through a real prophet. We used to be taught in the church that Jesus was the last prophet, and no prophets were after him. And when I heard about Elizabeth, I was intrigued, because I always wanted to hear God's voice. And now to hear that this woman can hear the voice of God coming from His throne room, it was just so amazing to me. And I was intrigued by all the stuff written, and I just wanted to gobble it all up, just to see what is there that I can learn more. What is God saying today or tomorrow? What is He saying in this prophecy and that prophecy? So I really started reading more of the prophecies. It's been from December we left the church, and it's been such a blessing to just be able to soak up in all these things that Abba Yahweh has been saying all these years, and seeing a lot of them as have come to pass, seeing that it is really the truth that is written there. And when you go onto Almighty Wind Ministry and you follow those links, you can be assured that the things written here is not just more information or knowledge. It is really things that Abba Yahweh wants the whole world to see. It is really things, and it is really things that will benefit you, that will tell you the truth, and will show you the way. And I just want to say it is really a big blessing to have Almighty Wind Team Ministry, to sow into their ministry. I moved my tithe to Almighty Wind now, and I now go to Almighty Wind almost daily to read new things, because there's just so much information. And this video is just a thank you. It's just a thank you for Almighty Wind. Thank you, Elizabeth and Nehemiah and Catherine, and Adam. I know I haven't been part of this ministry for a very long time. It's been a few months, but you've really helped me a lot. Thank you for being obedient to the voice of the Almighty sitting on the throne. Thank you for sharing all the things that they tell you to share. Thank you for being the voice of God on earth. Thank you for such a blessing. You are all such a blessing. We can just this friend of mine told me we can email you, and I've done that numerous times when we've spoken over email. And I thank you that you are such a great help, teaching me a lot on the website, teaching me a lot through the emails, just guiding me all the way. And thank you for everything.